Looking at downtown Houston, Texas, a city with a great sports tradition. And now the home of the 2021 American Flag Football League co-ed game. Welcome everyone to Aviva Stadium. It's Adam Kaplan, James DiVirgilio, and Danny Werfel for our first ever co-ed game. Team Red, Team Blue, guys, the ladies and men's divisions will join forces today. James, it's going to be a very interesting day.
It should indeed, and the rules for today's game will be a little bit different. And we'll play 7-on-7, 4 10-minute quarters. Field is divided into 4 25-yard boxes. There's a go clock for the quarterback. He has, or she has, 4 seconds to release the ball. There's no blocking, kicking, or fumbles.
Weather in the low 80s, a little bit humid. But you know what? There's no chance of rain, not a lot of wind. Danny, you as a quarterback, you kind of like that.
Yeah, the wind can play a factor, especially in certain situations, but I think that's not going to be a big deal today. The weather's great, and we got some great quarterbacks playing.
And there we go. Speaking of that, Daryl Housh-Doucette from the red team has the throw off for the blue team, managed by Chris Hughes, who's their quarterback.
Should be a really fun matchup today between these two teams. Co-ed is a sport that's played really across the country. You do get 2 laterals there.
But Brandon Goffner.
And Brandon Goffner, the quarterback for Church's Money on the men's side, going with the behind-the-back pitch. Weren't quite ready to execute. But
Brandon now is playing receiver. You'll see him on your left. And Chris Hughes is the quarterback for the blue team.
And Chris and Hoosh have faced each other in co-ed actually many, many times. This will be a slightly different environment for this game.
Passing little missed flag call. Uh-oh. Yeah, and it's funny, guys. Danny, Chris Hughes is center. Guys, his usual center's like 6'5", and he's a big guy. Not quite this time.
Yeah, he might have an easier vision here for Chris Hughes. The energy was great down on the field before the game. Both quarterbacks are really into this. Everybody's excited. It's really good energy.
Chris Hughes from the Mean Machine team. There was actually a bomb, but on a timing route does not connect with Mary-Kate Buelow of the blue team.
Yeah, had what he wanted there. She was open on the go route. Chris will definitely want that one back. Of course, it's really difficult to play quarterback if you're not sure how your receivers run a route or where they're going to be. So as the game goes on, I imagine Chris will get better and better at figuring out how his drafted right before the game roster plays.
Hughes now looks, throws left. He's got Goffner, and a missed flag ball, and then we got a flag.
That would be
a lot of
holding.
flags. Yeah.
You're supposed to grab the flags, not the shorts, but sometimes that's hard.
On the defense, since the play resulted in a first down, we'll have a free play.
Got a little bit too much of the shorts there.
Down 0.
See, that's the thing is James, you were telling us it is a lot harder to pull a flag.
Yeah, and that technique is the exact opposite of what you actually want to do. You want to put one hand around each waist to prevent that problem from happening, but if you do it that way, it's extra hard.
First and goal for the blue team. He pumps, looks, rolls right. Nice rush. You better get rid of it. He throws it deep in the end zone. And unfortunately, in and out of the hands of Mary-Kate again. And Danny, you started with us in 2018. Going from being an NFL quarterback to a player in our league, because I know you also played receiver in 2018. So was it a challenge for you to kind of change the mindset? Hey, I don't need to tackle. I need to pull.
Yeah, well, for me on the offense, it's very different. The best part is when someone's blitzing you or running at you, you don't have to worry about getting hit under the mouth. So I think it's a very exciting game to transition to as a quarterback. Getting a flag is very difficult as well. The guys and gals move their hips. They're going up and they're going down, and it's really difficult. It's a great skill that these folks have really learned.
Goffner drops that one for what would have been a touchdown. So far, Chris Hughes looking for Goffner a lot. It's a great ball.
Oh, I think it's knocked
good
out.
Reach in, though. Yeah, by 10 of Red.
I'm not sure what happened there. He had that ball. Danny, but it looks like at the end either he was trying to pitch it.
Yeah, I think it's good defense too. I think this right here.
Oh, he lost in the beginning.
Right there, he pushes it.
He was trying to pitch that. He was definitely trying to pitch that. So in the co-ed game, girl scores typically result in more points. And so you're used to pitching the ball a lot, especially on the goal line, to the female player to get extra points. That's not the case in today's game.
Hughes rolls, throws deep into the end zone.
What a throw and catch there.
By Mary Kate Beulah. She'd had one earlier. She couldn't reel in, James, but she reeled that one in.
She's 1 for 3 now, but catches the one that matters, and he's been going to her. He trusts her. Nice catch there on the go right at the sideline.
And actually, in the last-minute change, James, Jeff, our CEO and founder, did say that it's going to be an extra point whether for a woman to throw or score the touchdown. So this should be a 7-point score based on that rule from Jeff Lewis.
Perfect. And that means Goffner was definitely trying to pitch it on the previous play, and that's why Chris is targeting Mary Kate there. And a nice catch on the wheel route up the outside. Really nice ball there from Chris. He's dialing it in.
Go for one. He looks, throws a corner route, and it is incomplete. All right, with the score, Blue 6, Red nothing. We'll be right back.
Have you ever wanted to own part of a sports league? A football league that's fast and fun.
Touchdown!
A game that's explosive, electric, exciting.
Man, that's impressive.
With nothing but skill and highlight reel plays.
Oh, look at this run!
That's the American Flag Football League, the AFFL. And now you can be an owner. Flag football for everyone, men, women, and kids. It's the future of the game. Even the pros think so. Go to AFFL.com to see how you can own part of the action.
The American Flag Football League is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. No matter what your dream is, if you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate, believe you will. Score is 6-0 Blue on a really good drive, and Chris Hughes, the quarterback, now with, you see his guy there, Nick Harvey, on the throw-off. So Danny, how about that? So when a lady catches a touchdown, it counts as 7, not 6, though they missed the extra point.
Correct. Or if they throw it, if they're involved in the scoring play.
Nick Harvey for the blue team will have the throw-off.
That's a good throw.
His high throw. Return after 15. And a little bit of a dip.
Dude, you was right there.
Ball is taken at the 15, advanced up to the 24-yard line, a 9-yard return.
Every American Flag Football League play coverage from the Sky Cam is brought to you by L Sports. Dalhoush Toussaint, one of our best quarterbacks in AFFL history, quite frankly.
Probably in all of flag football history. I mean,
yeah,
just one of the best players ever.
Though, DeMarcus Saxel last night was incredible.
Hey, got threes.
Unbelievable.
Showtime, y'all play threes. Let him go outside. Yeah, let the girl stay up.
Help me out, guys. Players behind the yellow.
Okay, all right, that works.
The voice of Chris Hughes.
So you can either play with 4 guys and 3 girls, or vice versa. And right now, you've got Team Red with 4 guys and 3 girls, and Team Blue on defense with 4 girls and 3 guys.
Oh, look at that.
Nice
Turn
play.
the corner. Oh, my.
What a great move.
Oh,
Still going. Still going.
He does have 1 pitch.
There it is. Yeah, really nice play. Really nice play. Red trying to answer now for the first drive.
That was Hoosh's #1 male pick. So paying dividends here early on in this first drive in the pregame draft.
Good flagpole there late, but never. Well, actually, he actually looked like he got it, but he couldn't pull it. Could not pull it down, and they got extra yardage there. Red trying to answer. Throws across the middle and intercepted.
Oh, my.
Intercepted right into the defender's hands. That's showtime on the pick.
one of the early things I learned in flag football as the #1 quarterback is if your guy is not wide open and you have a #2 quarterback, it might be a good idea to throw it back to him. In that situation, Hoosh was over there, which is never a bad idea.
Yeah, off the screen, Hoosh is behind Hayden Lewis, and you can't see him on the screen, but nobody was checking him. That ball should have gone back there. Instead, it goes for a pick to Showtime, and then a turnover here, and Chris Hughes back in business for Team Blue.
And they scored on the first drive. And great play by Flash on the red. Excuse me.
And they are alternating quarterbacks each series between the men and the women. So Chris Hughes now is moving into center and will be snapping.
Hughes actually was the center on that play.
And what's great about flag football is a lot of these players play every position. And so we saw Mary Kate catch the touchdown pass, and now she's in at quarterback, slinging the ball there. She's got a nice arm. So it's really, you can't just play one way. You travel around the country, you play tournaments. Your roster is typically 10 to 13 people. You have to be good at everything, and you will see that on display all throughout this game.
Because of the interception, it's now 2nd and 6.
Hughes at center, Mary Kay at the quarterback. He throws deep
down
the right
throw.
side, and Nick Harvey, great
word.
throw, good catch. Very nice.
Mary Kay.
And Nick Harvey, a feature for the Mean Machine, and Chris Hughes, a lot of chemistry there, and it seems like Mary Kate's got a lot of chemistry with him as well right out of the gate here.
Good throw down the right sideline.
Yeah, she's got good form. She got her feet going, body momentum into the throw. Nice little corner route. Well done. She looks very comfortable in the pocket. Oh, my.
Kate throws over
well
the middle
done.
to Brandon Goffner. With the score at the end of the first quarter, blue team 7, red nothing. You're watching the AFFL.
From the time he was 5, Ryan Newman believed 2 things. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my man still hasn't won the cup. That's okay, because he still believes he will. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
Welcome back. Adam Kaplan, James G. Virgilio, and Danny Werfel. The score is blue, 7-0. Let's take a look, Danny, at the last play.
Wow, look here. She's looking deep, then she turns and throws a slant. She created that space by looking down the field. That's high-level quarterbacking. You think you know where the spot's going to be, but you better use your eyes and your body to create more space for the throw. Great job.
I love so far that everyone's getting a chance to play another position, because we know Brandon Goffner, James, is a quarterback.
He is indeed, and now he's playing receiver, and he's being targeted quite a bit in this game. He is an athletic guy, so that makes sense. There's the pitch forward for the completion.
Nicely designed play.
I like what I'm seeing from Mary Kate here. You have to imagine they're not running actual offense. They've never played together, but they're putting together some nice plays. Comes across there on the drag and hits the easy pitch for a nice gain.
Belt show there.
Team Blue right now putting it on Team Red. Hoosh needs to rally the troops here, Adam.
He is, and he's playing defense there, number 7. Mary Kate gets blitz. She runs. Positive yardage there.
Nice belt show for Mary Kate there. That's one of my favorite moves in all of flag. Really nice hips there.
Those flags you're seeing, folks, those are from Shrooms, the official flags of the AFFL. But not the shorts. They just missed it. 2nd down and 9 for the blue team. Early Early in the second quarter here. Mary Kate Hewlett will still be at quarterback here.
That's another blitz. It's a slow oh, look at this.
Nice move.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and 1, which is actually ideal. If you get past that line, then you have 1st and 24. But by getting stopped there, it's 3rd and 1, which then gives them a chance to get more yards. So the next series is shorter.
Only 2 blitzes remaining for Team Red. Still a lot of time left in the second quarter. You'd think on 3rd and this short, you probably don't use your blitz here. You save it and wait for a better opportunity. Especially because Mary Kate has handled the rush really, really well thus far.
3rd down and 1 here for Blue. They lead 7-0.
Double blitz. Oh. Oh, she got by the first one. It looked like she got around number 10, but then she got the flag pulled.
Guys, every American Flag Football League play covered from the Sky Cameras brought to you by L Sports. You see it right there.
They bring the double rush, showing her plenty of respect. And in fact, the double rush is really an effective strategy in co-ed. Oftentimes, it's really hard to throw either over the top of a rusher coming in your lane. That's a classic way to pressure them. And now it sets up a 4th and 4 with 1 blitz remaining. You'd expect them to try the same thing again. And if you're Team Blue, Chris Hughes probably just told her, hey, pick this receiver and let's get the ball to them quickly.
They blitz. Double blitz. Back to Goffner. Throws across the middle and incomplete. Incomplete. Good stoppage by Redden.
Yeah, great defense there by Hoosh. He's not going to be fooled by Goffner dropping off the line. Again, the quarterback for Church's money. Not fooled. There he is. He drops. Hoosh immediately comes in and applies the pressure and breaks that play up. That's textbook defense by Team Red and a nice stop.
Turnover and down standing, but they do not have any blitzes left.
Yep. Look, I said, I already know like 4 guys. Hey, Brandon, go on deep, Brandon. Hey, you rush, man.
That was really smart by Hoosh. A lot of times when a second quarterback drops and gets the pass, they don't fire after him. And you give a second quarterback time, it creates a lot of opportunity. So Hoosh really, by attacking, ended that play. Well done.
Yeah, one of the best things about Hoosh is that he's not just an excellent athlete, but he's really a cerebral player. Understands the game on offense and defense.
1st and 21 for Red. They get
blitz right out the gate.
There's Flash.
Flash makes a nice move.
Flash plays with Hoosh in New Orleans. It's one of his new up-and-coming players. We saw him debut for the men's team this year.
Flash is quick. Beautiful dip. Beautiful dip.
You know what? Joe Montana said he threw tight wobbles. It doesn't matter if it's spiraling. It matters if they catch it.
2nd down and 14 for Red. They get blitzed again.
Oh, what a good
Excellent flag pull. Wow, really good flag pull.
Yeah, Natasha Thomas there tried to give her the belt show, opening up the hips as she drive right on by. But take a look at the flag pull here. Mo Thame. Ooh, that's a drive-by.
Oh, man.
That's fortunate. That's a great belt show. Yeah,
Great hands there.
Not the technique that you want, Adam, but the
Still
result that you want.
Right.
That goes down in the books as a sack.
It counts, right.
Excellent play.
3rd down and 19 for Red. They're trying to answer.
Yeah, expect the same blitz here again. Let's see if she can win the matchup this time here. No blitz.
No blitz.
Folks, if you want to invest in the AFFL, just go to AFFL.com/seedinvest. Watch it, play it, own it. Seed Invest. Be an owner.
And we're actually sitting right here in the booth with Michelle, who runs a lot of the equipment here for us, and she became an owner during the quarterfinals and semifinals. And you too at home can become an owner. That's what's great about owning the AFFL, is it's open to everyone, and you can do that through Seed Invest, and you can join the action.
Absolutely correct. Under 4 minutes now. Clock will run. Red down at 7-0. It's 4th and 19, and they're gonna throw it off.
Yeah, co-ed very different than men's. In the men's game, you'd almost always see a team go for this, but in co-ed, you can play defense to a much higher level. and hence the punt here that you will see, which is not a kick but a throw.
Trying to throw back to Goffard, but unfortunately was out of bounds, so the play will stop right there.
Showtime going with the boat hat, a la Chris Boone of Showtime. It's a nice touch there.
Danny, that technique on a throw-off, could you do something when your arm is, I know you're going through a little bit of a sore shoulder right now, but when your arm is strong, is it a different technique?
No, you're just changing the angle of your shoulder. You're throwing the ball at a higher level, longer throw. And it's been amazing to me to see how many guys in this league have tremendous arms. I mean, a lot of the receivers that aren't even quarterbacks can throw the ball 60, 70 plus yards, which is pretty amazing. Chris Hughes is back at quarterback.
And remember, Team Red has no blitzes left.
Great timing throw. The ball came out before the receiver stopped his break.
Yeah,
until they worked together.
I was going to say, Danny, actually speak a little bit about timing routes in general. You're perhaps best known for that under Steve Spurrier's offense, getting the timing exactly right. Just how much time does it take to get synced up with your receiver?
Watch,
like
the ball is gone. In fact, when he threw it, I thought he was throwing a go route because the receiver was still running, which makes it incredibly difficult to cover it, because by the time your receiver makes his break, the ball is there. It takes a tremendous amount of practice.
Hughes pumps, looks, throws deep, but it's to Hoosh. It is intercepted. Intercepted by
This
Darryl
could be.
Hoosh.
This may have done well.
Yeah. Holds it down.
There's not many people on that field that can get him. They at least.
Oh, man! What did he get low there, James?
He did indeed. Nice pick by Hoosh. Over the shoulder, over the top. Uncharacteristic throw from Chris Hughes. Typically, he's not going to force one there into double coverage, and he's frustrated on the sideline with himself. That's a forced throw.
I think sometimes you think something's going to be open, and he did a strong pump, really not looking, hoping the pump would get the safety out of the way. And then when he turned around, though, Hoosh was not fooled and made a great catch on the interception.
And we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout on Red. Just over a minute left. Red trailing still 7-0. With the score, Blue 7, Team Red 0. You're watching the AFFL.
From muscle pains to strains, Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray with emu oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain and more. Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray, the official pain relief spray of NASCAR and MLB.
7-0 is your score. Blue up over Team Red. We just had an interception by our good friend Darryl Hoosh Doucette, who's one of the star quarterbacks in the AFFL for fighting cancer.
Hoosh getting his microphone fixed. Both Chris Hughes and Hoosh are mic'd up for this game. And Danny, let's revisit for a second the timing route concept. How often would you practice timing routes at the University of Florida?
Well, we spent about half a practice every practice with our group of receivers, whether you're running a corner route or an out route or a curl or a dig. And the steps of the quarterback had to match up with the cut of the receiver. And you just do it over and over and over, so you have confidence that when he comes out of the break, you know where he's going, and it helps you make an accurate throw.
See what they do on this after this return.
Hoosh just got his microphone fixed.
He's ready to roll.
And soon you will be able to watch CBS's special coming out next week on the AFFL, a behind-the-scenes look at the entire tournament and plenty of footage from all of the players, several of whom, like Hoosh, have been mic'd up throughout this tourney.
1:15 left. Team Red trying to get in the scoreboard here off the INT. We've got 2 timeouts left. Hoosh looks, throws deep left.
Oh,
and the defender fell. And it's caught.
I would like to point out, I believe that's the first snap that Hoosh took from center, and it's almost halftime.
To Rashida Young for the big play. Here it is.
Takes one snap, one throw, one touchdown.
And a nice move by Rashida. With the score. With the score 7-6, you're watching the American Flag Football League.
The hottest sports league on the planet is on the lookout for its next superstars. Join us for an experience your kids will love. Fun and fast in a team setting like no other. Earn a chance to be crowned a flag football champion. Play the same game you're watching now. Go to AFFLYouth.com and see how you can join in on the action.
All right, now with Team Red getting the score, they're down 1. They will go for 1.
It should be tied up, 7-7. That's a touchdown by Rashida.
Rashida Young.
She
gets 7 because
really
it's a
nice,
yep,
really nice go route there up the sideline. Defender was there, but unfortunately fell.
You take their first lead here.
Looks like a blitz is coming here. Double blitz. There it is.
He's gonna
corner route. And
what a throw! She must have been out the back.
Good effort, though.
Still a great throw and catch, though. I mean, that's a difficult ball to come down with.
Conversion is no good.
Very impressive with the athleticism, not just of the guys, but of the ladies, too. Just really, really good athletes.
Here's the replay.
That's great coverage. And a great ball, but that's really all on the defender there. She took away the throw lane. There's no place to put this ball except for out of bounds. You got to get 2 feet in the AFFL. Just a bit deep.
All right. At the 59-second mark, we are tied 7-7. You're watching the American Flag Football League. Adam Kaplan, James DiVirgilio, and Danny Werfel bringing you the action. And we've had plenty of it in this first half, and it's our first ever co-ed game. The quarterbacks we know, a lot of the players, ladies we know from our action this week, but interesting concept from our good friend Jeff Lewis.
Yeah, quite the concept. He's really created an excellent game here. And Danny, you and I met before the first edition of this league, built a team together called Gators United, then eventually Florida Fury. And for you, transitioning from the NFL game and the college game to flag football was different, but a lot of this game that we're playing is similar, right? As a quarterback, it's the same size field, same number of eligible receivers. There's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I think that may have been a forward lateral there. There's a lot of NFL. Yeah, illegal forward pass. I think there's a lot of guys in the NFL that tend to not like to transition to flag football because it's a smaller field. There's lots of lateraling. And so I do think when I realized it was more like a 7-on-7 game, and I think more and more former tackle football players, NFL guys, will love this game as it goes.
We're going to take another time out here with the score. Team Blue 7, Red 7. You're watching the AFFL.
For fast pain relief, paraben-free and odor-free, Blue Emu Lidocaine Pain Relief with emu oil and lidocaine penetrates deep to relieve pain fast. Blue Emu Lidocaine Pain Relief, the official pain relief cream of NASCAR and MLB.
All right, the score 7-7 here at Aviva Field in Houston. You're watching the AFFL's co-ed game. Chris Hughes, the usual quarterback, is at center right now.
Yeah, centers are not eligible to catch passes. And Red does not have a blitz left here, so if they're going to go, it's going to have to be after 2 seconds.
Which I think she will.
We're back to Goffner. He's got a strong arm. He's rushed. He runs. And the flip back.
Get out of bounds.
And the show.
All right. Is the clock going to stop here? Timeout, I think, I hear.
Yeah, even though this is sort of a celebrity softball version of a co-ed game, everyone's having fun out there. It's like an all-star game. Don't let that fool you. Hoosh and Chris Hughes each want to win this game. And you can hear Chris Hughes immediately calling timeout as soon as they cross the 50 there to get in another play with an attempt to score here.
With just 8 seconds left. Danny, what would you run here with just 8 seconds? Are you taking a shot play?
Yeah, you want to take a shot depending on who ends up throwing the ball. They did do a pass back to the second quarterback. but still, it's a long play. You know, sometimes if you can just get a pass kind of midway down in this league, you've got a lateral that might help out, get a missed flag pull, and hopefully get a score.
That's throw across the middle, deep middle, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by Red. By Nate Brown. Nate Brown threw it right to him, unfortunately. That is the way the half will end, on a pick. With the score, Team Blue 7, Team Red 7. You're watching the American Flag Football League.
From the time he was 5, Ryan Newman believed 2 things. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the Year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my man still hasn't won the Cup. That's okay, because he still believes he will. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
From muscle pains to strains, Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief with Emu Oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain and more. Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief, the official pain relief cream of NASCAR and MLB.
All right, the score is 7-7. Blue and Red tied up here at Aviva Stadium, American Flag Football League's first ever co-ed game. Let's take a look at the first half guaranteed rate stats. And guys, obviously turnovers matter, no question about it, with Blue with 2, but it's still 7-7. It's anyone's game, James.
Yeah, it certainly is. Tie ball game despite the 2 turnovers in this first half from Team Blue. Passes they'd like to have back, but really a competitive game here early on, something you'd expect to see between competitors like Hoosh and Chris Hughes. We'll see who can win the second half and make the right adjustments to get into the end zone.
I'd like to make a comment on the screen underneath the stat sheet there. You can see the referees, the middle of the field. I have been really impressed with the high level of officiating. Billy Williams is an outstanding ref leading this crew. Really impressive. Great job.
All right, guys, let's take a look at the U.S. Marines play of the game so far. It's Billy. And here it is.
It's going to be Mo Thame on the sack. The drive-by sack, as we like to call it right there. Whoop, right at the end. Quick hands. That led to an eventual turnover from Team Red. Nice play there by Mo. The U.S. Marines play of the game.
Start the second half in just a minute. Looking at Aviva Stadium here in Houston, Texas, site of our American Flag Football League, not only the co-ed game, but our championships for ladies and men. And later today, you know what, let's hold those thoughts. Let's take a quick break. Score is 7-7. We'll be right back. You're watching the American Flag Football League.
Isn't it time for a better youth flag football experience? Now there's a league that's a touchdown for parents, kids, and operators. The American Flag Football League. With amazing marketing support, low startup costs, and top-notch technology, now's the perfect time for organizers to secure their stake in the league. Fun and fast for both boys and girls, the AFFL is the future of youth sports with tournaments across the country. Make your league an AFFL league. Head to AFFLYouth.com to find out what makes the AFFL unique.
And we're back here. Score is 7-7. We're at halftime and we're ready to start the third quarter in just a minute. Danny Werfel, Adam Kaplan, James G. Virgilio with you. And guys, start with you, Danny. It's a halftime game. You're tied here. Big plays here. We have the turnovers. What are you trying to accomplish, Danny, coming out of the half?
I think it's like starting over again. You've learned a little bit. I don't think anybody's surprised with what they've seen. The turnovers have really messed it up. I know Chris Hughes, they had a great opportunity moving down the field, and he'd love to have that pass back. But we're in a battle. It's a fun game to watch.
Yeah, Team Hoosh here, Team Red, is going to get the ball first in this half, and we'll see what they're able to do with it. Chris Hughes will be relegated to the sideline. Chris Hughes, one of the best personalities in this league. He's a high school football coach in Tennessee. He was telling us in high school yesterday, Danny, that he graduated at 5'4" and 93 pounds.
How's that even possible?
He graduated like Hoosh is now, and now he's
205, but he didn't start playing quarterback until college and intramurals. Fell in love with it and has been playing ever since.
Nick Harvey on the throw up. Turn by Brown.
Here comes the lateral.
Nate Brown.
Oh, good pull.
Made a nice play in the first half. Want to pick?
That's a great flagpole.
Red now will try to answer, try to take their first lead.
That was crazy good. Good job.
Yeah, Kat Rodriguez on the pull, and Chris Hughes letting her know how good that was.
Hey, we need to go.
See who the quarterback's going to be here.
Oh, he's cornered. You good. I got you. You cheat up the steal one right here.
So much of playing quarterback is the mental side of the game, and that's really, Chris Hughes is so smart. He always has good play on, and he's very accurate.
And entering the game is Hayden Lewis, our Jeff Lewis's son. He's number 20 at wide receiver. Makes a move over the middle and incomplete, unfortunately. Second down. He was the last pick for Team Red. And he's getting a chance to play today, guys.
Yeah, hopefully he gets a chance to redeem being the last pick in a schoolyard pick. No one likes that experience, but all it's going to take here is one big play from Hayden.
Correction, actually, his dad was attempted to be picked last after him, but
Right?
refused
I
to
didn't know
play.
that.
So technically,
Did not know
Jeff
that. Okay.
would have been the last pick.
There you go. Quarterback is Natasha Thomas. She gets blitzed, goes over the middle, and picked off.
Oh, my.
Picked
That's
off.
a pick, but I think the flag was pulled before the throw, but it doesn't appear to be called.
First turnover there from Team Blue. They're feeling good about it. They're set up in good position. And Jeff Lewis, of course, started the AFFL as we look at the pick here.
Oh, nope. I think it was close enough to let it go.
Nice effort there trying to make the catch. Interception made.
Derek Patterson.
But Jeff Lewis started the league because he was watching his son play flag football. And he dreamt up a professional version of this, something that could be played by professional athletes that would look a lot like tackle football. And here we are now in year 3 of the AFFL.
Team Blue now on the turnover in red territory. Chris Hughes back at quarterback. Bumps, looks on a corner route. Nice move.
Very nice
Caught.
play. A little out and up. Fakes the pump. Turns it up. And again, a great throw, dropping right in the spot at the right time.
Great play, great pass, great timing.
Catch by Mo Thame. First and goal now for Team Blue.
And Mo Thame with the U.S. Marines play the game, and then there, a really nice catch out the sideline. Chris Hughes is like a conductor out there, setting up what he wants when he wants it.
They're short to Goffner on the pitch
Oh,
back to
my!
Hughes. Whoa. Oh, but they got the flag.
No, he's in there.
Is he in? No, wait a minute. They're saying, look, they're saying
No,
it's second.
They got the flag.
They got the flag.
Oh, they did pull him.
But it didn't look like it from up here, though.
It did not. It looks like he turned on the 4-4 speed and finished this play. Nice pitch. Oh, that's a good flag pull.
Excellent flag pull, yep.
Good heads-up flag pull there.
And do you see it faking? Do you see it fake the pitch?
I saw it. Chris is great.
He's always thinking ahead.
Victoria Ramirez Burrito said, look, you're not going to fool me with this. I'm going to stay right here on you and pull the flag.
I think she's going to get his flag most every time.
He's back at quarterback, rolls right. So often see him do, throws into the end zone.
Oh,
it's a caught! It's a caught by Mary Kate.
Incredible catch by Mary Kate.
Wow.
She might be my new favorite athlete. Wow.
What a great job.
Wow. We might need a second U.S. Marines play of the game. Take a look at this one. Chris Hughes puts this ball where only Mary Kate can catch it.
Proper technique.
I even think she might have tipped it.
When it got tipped. Yeah, the
and she
concentration
catches
on the
it,
tip.
gets her feet in. Wow.
Danny, this is one of the plays of the tournament, men or women. The fact that that ball was tipped.
And got her feet in.
and maintain control.
Wow. One, two.
We might
her feet, both feet were in, guys.
Wow.
And she maintains control, Adam.
That's the play of the game.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely. To this point especially. Hughes looks for the extra point.
Oh, they tried to get the extra point with the pitch, and it cost them.
Makes the score blue 14-97.
Folks, every American Flag Football League play coverage from the Sky Cameras brought to you by our friends at L Sports. James, we've had some great shots here, my friend, have we not?
We have. I love the L Sports Sky Cam. The All 14, as we call it, as opposed to the All 22. I really can't get over that catch. I think there might be some teams in the NFL now, as they're making their final cuts for the season, that might want to give Mary Kate a call. What a finish.
I really want to get her tryout for our Florida Fury team next year. She can throw, she can catch.
But if it was, they would give the 8 instead of. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I thought it was.
Yeah, you're doing a little recruiting, my friend, here.
Absolutely.
Not legal.
Yeah, I'm hearing from the production truck that I'm potentially tampering with the NFL teams and situations. But you know what? Sometimes you have to. When you see an athlete as good as Mary Kate, you have to say, listen, we're here, we're available.
The concentration on that catch was remarkable.
That was fantastic. She has been the player of the game thus far, but still a lot of game left.
At quarterback and receiver. Nick Harvey on the throw off for Team Blue as they lead 14-7.
Good.
Man, what a throw. Wow.
Goodness.
I gotta say, Danny,
does it stay? Oh, it went in the end zone.
Danny, usually on deep throws, you don't throw line drives. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Wow. Let's hear Chris Hughes a little bit right now, goes.
Hey, way to get down there, Deuce Dutch. Hey, 4 girls, 3 guys on D. Yeah. 4 girls, 3 guys on D. Go, Brandon. You're up next. You're up next.
And there's number 71, Deuce Dutch. He's sort of become a legendary figure in the AFFL. He popped on the scene, lighting up the message boards on the official Facebook group relentlessly, talking trash about everyone. And he really has made himself a known commodity. I think everyone knows who Deuce Dutch is, and he's out there having a good time, getting some reps in this co-ed game.
He is getting some reps. In this heat, we're in Houston, Texas, Viva Stadium. As you can see, looks like a microwave out there. Well, it was cool in the morning, but it is really hot right now, about the mid-80s.
Showtime. You need 2 guys on there, 2 guys. Get there, Brandon. Get there, Brandon.
They don't blitz. They give Hoosh time. Looks. Throws short, complete. All right, the American Flag Football League is sponsored by our friends at Guaranteed Rate. No matter what your dream is, if you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will. And James, you believe it because, folks, we got a good game here. And your guy Hoosh, James.
I love Hoosh. Look, Hoosh is not only a competitor, but also just a great guy. Gotten a chance to talk with him a lot throughout the years. He popped onto the scene starting in college football as he throws the flash here. Oh, what a pitch. What a pitch. What a play by Flash. He popped on the scene also playing college intramurals. He took some lumps like everyone who plays this great game. Then he learned, popped on the scene with a team called Jeff Go-Getters, then eventually fighting cancer, and has won at every single level in all types of formats, and yet retains really a lot of humility. He just loves the sport, Adam. He's been here for each and every weekend, even after his team lost.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the faces, the top faces of our league, no question about it. All right, Hoosh now looks, throws deep. Got an open receiver, and unfortunately incomplete.
Oh, he had Victoria Ramirez there. Yeah, he says, my fault, my fault. She's rocking the purple hair there deep up the sideline. Take a look. Hoosh has her. Can't be more open than that, Danny.
Yeah, that's an open receiver. They just didn't connect.
Late here in the third quarter, Team Blue up 14-7. Team Red trying to answer, try to tie this thing up. Second down and 18. Hoosh is still at quarterback here. This will be the last play. Looks, throws deep right. And
That's
complete.
a phenomenal
Beautiful throw.
throw.
To
Very
Rashida
nice.
Young.
Looking down the middle, drops it on the sideline. Great throw.
Great throw, great catch.
Yeah,
Let's take a look, guys.
Great job by Crystal Winter here. Up the sideline. Look at this ball by Hoosh. Tight window. Nice job there, Crystal Winter.
Crystal Winter with the score. Team Blue 14, Team Red. You're watching the American Flag Football League.
From the time he was 5, Ryan Newman believed two things. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my man still hasn't won the cup. That's okay, because he still believes he will. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
For muscle pains to strains, Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief with Emu Oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain and more. Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief, the official pain relief cream of NASCAR and MLB.
All right, welcome to the fourth quarter. It's the Team Blue up 14-7. Team Red driving. Folks, if you want to invest in the American Flag Football League, just go to AFFL.com/seedinvest. Watch it, play it, own it. Be an owner in the American Flag Football League. Seed Invest. Team Red now as we start the fourth quarter. It's a 10-minute clock. Both teams have a lot of blitzes left. Let's see what they do. They don't blitz. Handoff. A throw into the end zone and a good effort, but incomplete. Incomplete to Kim Lewis. Could not hold on to it. Danny stretch, but to no avail.
Yeah, here's Flash, who normally is not playing quarterback, but takes the handoff and then just feathers this a little bit too far. That's twice now for Team Red, Danny, where they've had a wide open receiver and they've overthrown it. In those situations, you'd rather see them just put it to them, right? When you're that open, you don't need to lead them perfectly. Just put it to the body, let them have a touchdown there.
Yeah, definitely. He was running, which sometimes misjudges the timing of that or the distance of the throw, and he's not a typically playing quarterback, but yeah, when someone's open, you don't have to make the perfect throw.
Hoosh looks, throws across the middle, complete. To Crystal Winter again, who had the big catch earlier.
Yeah, I like Crystal Winter's game. She's running nice routes, moves well, good hands.
Good hat.
Also with the boat hat there, Chris Boone might be starting a movement in the AFFL.
Third down and goal here for Team Red. They trail 14-7.
Traditionally, you would see a team blitz here. In co-ed, you'd bring 2. With Hoosh, all bets are off if you should blitz him or not in this situation. Let's see what Team Blue elects to do.
For it.
It does look like it. Let's see if they do it. Let's see if Hoosh attempts to run out of it.
We've got a flag and a timeout. Every American Flag Football League play covered from the Scott cameras, brought to you by L Sports. It's a timeout by Red. Got 2 timeouts remaining.
Did anybody catch, was there a flag on that last play?
There was on the sidelines, but I don't know if I think they picked it up.
Yeah, timeout was called before the flag was thrown.
Third down and goal here for Team Red. Trail 14-7.
And if I am Team Blue here, I am double blitzing. The question is, do you double blitz with 2 guys? Do you bring a girl? If you bring a girl, does Hoosh attack that side?
It looks like it's a guy and a girl lined up for the potential blitz. I'm expecting it to come. And I'm going to predict Hoosh is going to fake to the right and run left. Oh, he did the other way.
He tried
He got the guy. Watch this.
Pumps, fakes, throws in the back of the end zone.
Oh, and he gets the 7-point touchdown.
And caught by Rashida Young, her second touchdown, and that's a 7-pointer.
That's such good stuff there from Hoosh. First of all, he's going to challenge, the guy. He's going to challenge, let's call it Church's money here. Take a look, Brandon. He gets right around him. He could run in. He doesn't run in because that would have been a 6-point touchdown. And by completing that pass, it is a 7-point touchdown.
And they will go for a 1-point conversion.
Nice catch. Way to high point that. Keep the feet in bounds. Look at that.
Great choice by Hoosh. I sure thought he was going to run that in, but you're right. He is a very smart football player to go with the incredible athleticism.
Trying to take their lead here.
Yeah, Brandon Goffner experienced and is experiencing right now what it's like to rush Hoosh.
Throws back.
This is an important flag pull. Did she get it?
Did they get
he's
it?
in.
Oh, she missed the pull. That was a huge moment there in this game.
Nathaniel Brown has had a really good game. He's had a pick earlier. Gets the extra point. Team Red back on top. 15-14, guys. Let's take a look.
Yeah, she's in great position. Just goes to show again how difficult it is to pull a flag.
She's there. She goes with the hard pull on the waist. Every broadcast I'm on, I'll say the same thing. Ideally, you want to put both hands around the waist. If you imagine you're tackling someone, it's much easier to pull a flag. Regardless, it's still, as you know, Danny, very, very hard to get that flag.
Yep.
All right, folks, the American Flag Football League's flags from our friends at Shrooms, the official flags of the AFFL, as you see right there. And you see what happens when you miss. She hurt her hand a little bit.
Yeah, now because Hoosh was able to score that 7-point touchdown and then get the conversion, Team Red in the lead. Hoosh showing off the arm strength here. And Chris Hughes on the return.
How about that?
Oh, the pump fake.
Belt show. And a pitch back.
All right, Chris, way to go. His belt's going down.
Let's see how he's going to do here coming back now. Is he out of breath?
Yeah, he may need to take a few plays off.
That's a great return all the way to the 40.
Good by Chris.
One of the best returns we've seen of the day.
And a rare belt show by Hughes.
He caught it on the 10, and that's a lot of running.
We mentioned earlier that Chris was 93 pounds his senior year of high school. He was a scout team running back.
Look at the belt show.
And he said one of the things that really differentiated him was that he was just relentless. It didn't matter how many hits he took or how long he had to play. He would just keep on going.
Best kick return man in the game.
All right, Team Red has all 5 blitzes left. Is that correct? That's an important thing to know here. They've got the lead, and if they do have these 5 blitzes, that could really make a difference here.
Yeah, you could sell out right now, but it's a short 1st and 10. Or you could wait potentially until they get a longer first down.
Timeout on the field here. All right, folks, with the score, Team Red 15, Team Blue 14. Let's take timeout.
From the time he was 5, Ryan Newman believed 2 things. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my man still hasn't won the cup. That's okay, because he still believes he will. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.
All right, everybody, Team Red, they take the lead, but Team Blue trying to retake it with just over 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You're watching our first ever co-ed game in the American Flag Football League. Mary Kate's got the ball, looking, on the flip.
Nice move. Nice moves.
Real nice move.
Well done.
By Yashia McGowan. Nice play by McGowan.
Nice little flip from Danny Warfel's new favorite player, Mary Kate, showing off all the arm angles, Danny.
She looks downfield. She's going to take what she can get. That nothing's there downfield, and she still makes a positive play. Great athleticism on the run.
Folks, this has been a very competitive game. We weren't really sure because a lot of the gals and guys have not played together before, but it's been a really good game.
Yeah, and Mary Kate, we mentioned having her signed for Florida Fury. Danny's already had his agent in contact with her. And we should have her signed up here by the end of this broadcast.
First down and 13. Mary Kate blitzed. He's got to go. Good bell pull. Good flag pull, excuse me.
Yeah,
Good
Crystal Winter, nice player. Showing it off on defense and offense there. Really nice rush, good flag pull, good pursuit. Mary Kate had beat her with the initial move. Strong pull.
Yeah, she didn't see her because that would have been placed through a belt show, but she did not see the defender.
I think she felt it, but at some point in time, sometimes you just can't beat straight out speed like that.
2nd and 15 for Team Blue.
This could be where Team Red decides to blitz on every down to put pressure on Mary Kate. That's certainly what I would do in this situation.
Mary Kate Beulah, the quarterback for Team
Here
Blue.
it comes, the double blitz.
Nick Harvey thinking ahead, as he always does.
Hey, they had something there. If Nick Harvey was able to get that pitch to Chris Hughes would have been running up the sideline, something we all would have wanted to have seen there. Look at the replay here from the L Sports Skycam. The slant route, which is supposed to get pitched to Chris, and take a look at Chris.
Oh, my.
It would have been there. It would have been there. It would have been a foot race between Chris Hughes and Hoosh, and we all know that Chris Hughes is going to win that one.
Which is a great play on blitz. I tell you, that's a phenomenal, thoughtful play to have a slant with the pitch, knowing the blitz is coming. It's hard to get a positive play against the blitz.
Hey, go to mode. Go to mode.
They're down in 10 for Team Blue. They blitz.
Back to her. There it is.
Hey, why do you guys get
And she gets the first down. She's still going. Nope, that'd have been a second lateral.
Why are you so confused when you want to change the rules?
Play with the running clock here.
Danny, they're mentioning something you mentioned during the break, which is that there was right before the game the discussion that potentially a female quarterback couldn't throw it backwards. Well, they pulled it off there, and it looks like it's going to stand. Team Hoosh not thrilled with that situation. They're going to have to overcome it here now as Team Blue and Chris Hughes have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal now for Team Blue, trying to retake the lead. Clock will still go. It should actually go to 1 minute. Oh, they're stopping at 2 here.
What an exciting ending to the game here. 1 point lead, threatening to score.
This is fantastic. And again, like we mentioned, although this is a co-ed game where these teams were drafted beforehand, kind of takes on a celebrity feel. Make no mistake about it, these teams really want to win this football game, and it's setting up for an excellent last 2 minutes, which we will play with NFL clock rules.
Chris Hughes, the usual quarterback, is the center, but he's directing the traffic.
Banter between captains Hoosh and Chris there.
Mary Kate's the quarterback. She looks. Gets rid of it into the corner.
Oh, wow.
A
wow.
Nice
super close. Good
play.
defensive play for sure.
Excellent job by Rashida Young on the defense, who's been great on offense.
Yeah, Rashida
At
Young.
the last second.
Rashida Young has been all over the field. That's a phenomenal play. Great closing speed from her, too. Really nice.
2nd down and goal for Team Blue. They trail by just a point. Mary Kate Beulah is the quarterback for Team Blue. They're not blitzing here. She's got time. Throws across the middle, complete. Good pull.
Oh, man. The whole game's probably going to come down to this 4th down play. Blitz remaining. Excitement.
3rd down and goal here.
Thankfully, they have 1 extra down. 3rd down.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
That's better. Look, Tom Brady, guilty of the same thing,
Yes.
Danny. So you're,
He did.
you're in
Thank
good
you.
company.
Thank you.
You're in good company. Big play here, though, and if you're Team Red, you're gonna blitz. You're probably gonna bring 2. Mary Kate knows it. Chris has a play drawn up for this. She's been successful. Let's see.
They blitz. Does she get rid of it? She does. Did they get the flag? Looks like they did. It'll be 4th down and goal.
No, I think they got the playoff, but it didn't score.
That's correct.
And
yeah.
they got the flag, yes.
Looks like they had her for a sack. She was in trouble, but they weren't able to pull the flag in time. She got the pitch off.
4th down and goal, folks. Here we go.
So here's the play I was referring to earlier.
This is it.
This is where it all comes down to.
And really here, if you're Team Blue, 45 seconds left.
We've got a timeout. On the defense, Team Red calls defense.
Interesting.
Calls
Do you like that
here. Set up
timeout
their
from the defense there?
If they're way out of position, maybe, but really you do not want to give Chris Hughes any extra time to develop a play knowing the blitz is coming. That you're playing to his strength now.
I agree. You saw that Chris Hughes was still dialing up a play with the play clock and the game clock running down, and I think that Team Red probably would have wanted to take that back. Team Red now making a few changes. Let's see what Chris Hughes has drawn up for his quarterback, Mary Kate.
Dude, she's so smart.
Danny Werfel's favorite player in this game. Can she get it done with the game on the line?
Here we go.
Here comes the double
Show
blitz.
blitz, yep. Double A gap. And here it comes. They flush her out.
Oh, my!
But it's completed for the touchdown.
What an amazing
Beautiful
finish
play.
to this
Good job.
game.
Good job.
Wow. Yeah,
To
she may not be
McGowan.
as cheap anymore to get her signed.
Here it is to McGowan, 85.
Just a simple route. She rolls to her right. She gets a drag route from the left side. Chris Hughes dialed that one up. That's exactly where she was going to go the entire time.
What a throw. She's running backwards, too, while she throw it.
Little fist pump.
Kind
Nice
of running
job.
away from the blitzers. Great play, great throw.
Yeah, perfect strike there to Dacia McGowan. Huge score. Look at the celebration.
Nice.
Getting up. Still time left in this game, though, for Team Hoosh to score and take the victory.
And they're going to go for one here. Mary Kate rolls, looks, gets rid of it into the corner.
Oh,
is it in?
My word.
Oh,
What
out.
a great throw
Unfortunately,
and
no.
catch, even though
Great
he's out
effort.
of bounds.
Yep, great effort.
I mean, that is outstanding
Derek
football.
Patterson on the catch, but he was out of bounds.
That makes you score blue 21, red 15.
So what are we doing here with Hoosh? What are we doing? What do you like here, guys?
I'd like to see Hoosh take the kickoff return. First of all, I think that'd be great. Him and Flash
With his
in
speed,
the backfield,
yep.
both of them taking the kickoff return, putting themselves in good field position. And then from there, when you have a guy like Hoosh, if you just simply hand the ball off to him in these situations, there's not a lot of people that can stop him. I think the question is, how bad does Hoosh want this? We're going to find out. What kind of play calls does he run? He's talking to Chris Hughes right now. Chris told us before the game, Danny, that he was lifetime 0-27 against Hoosh until this year.
Yes.
And now he's 1-27. And now he's trying to win 2 in a row. So, Chris, as you see right there, he's feeling good right now, Danny.
He really is. He's such a fun guy and a great ambassador for the sport. I'm glad Hoosh and Chris are the quarterbacks in this game. They're the best.
Scores blew up 21-15. Red will get the kickoff. Nick Harvey, who's been awesome on the throw-offs. My goodness. Number 18 you see there for blue. Super high, but short. Short this time. And it'll die right there.
Not a bad idea. They did not want the ball to get back there to the speedy guys to Flash with a possible lateral to Hoosh. That's another smart play. By the blue ribbon, I think is what they're called, right?
Yep, blue team and red now takes over. Hoosh. See what they do here. He's usually the quarterback.
He's got to start with a football, and they don't have a football out there. So here comes Hoosh's patented, worn out, rubbed down leather
And
football.
the yard line right now is about the 33 yard line for Team Red. They have no timeouts left. And they are down by 6, 38 seconds left. We play NFL rules here in terms of the clock.
Looks like a double blitz coming here. 2 guys going to put max pressure.
Timeout blue. Timeout blue. With the score, Team Blue 21, Red 15. Let's take timeout.
From muscle pains to strains, Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray with Emu Oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain and more. Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray, the official pain relief spray of NASCAR and MLB.
Welcome back. You see our good friend Chris Hughes, who probably after that return, Danny, could use our friend from Blue Emu.
Yeah. When the muscles are sore, you want the magic.
That's right. That's right.
Showtime.
53 years old. Chris Hughes still playing football. We love it. All right, here we go, folks.
Go that side. Swap with her.
Right. James G. Virgilio, if you're Hoosh here, what are you running?
Another timeout there. I did hear Chris Hughes say, Brandon, you take Hoosh, which would be an interesting matchup. It'd be hard for Brandon to get Hoosh one-on-one, I think.
I think that's a matchup that, I was about to
play a man down.
Yes, that is
taking back-to-back timeouts in a row. And he's got to sit out two plays. That's the rule.
You can't call back-to-back timeouts. When it happens, look at that.
It's Billy Williams, our head referee, is the best.
Billy Williams from Conference USA. A stylish flag throw there to let him know.
They still have to have a player come off the field. There we go. Now they're down
man or lady down.
So this totally changes the scenario. And now you'd expect a handoff to Hoosh. This is going to be trouble. This is going to be trouble, Danny.
They rush.
We called it.
He's in the middle of the field. Here he goes. Better get him. He goes to the middle, down the right sideline, and makes a juke move. And the throwback.
My.
What a throwback.
My.
What a throwback.
Oh, second pitch.
No, there's a flag. There's a flag. Second pitch.
You don't have a second pitch.
Oh, what a mistake. Look,
Play stops right there.
Cost the touchdown.
You only get one pitch.
Wow.
And a lot of these players are used to
play.
playing with unlimited laterals, and you want to get it to to the girl, but in that situation,
it doesn't matter.
In that situation, it was going to be a 7-point touchdown regardless because they were past the 50. This is exactly what we said, Danny. We figured Hoosh would do if he really wanted to win. He's the fastest player on the field. Makes a perfect pitch to Flash.
The game's over.
And instead,
why do that?
You're just so used to it, Adam. That's what everyone does.
It's a shame. But hey, it's first and goal.
Take a look at Hoosh
continues.
here. Look, Hoosh did this. If you're thinking, oh, he's playing a co-ed game and doing this, Hoosh did this against NFL athletes the initial year for $1 million. He's always one of the fastest guys in the field. His awareness is top-notch. Great pitch to Flash, and then Flash just loses his mind.
If I had to predict, we're going to see a similar play here where the ball is handed to Hoosh, and then he gets to make a play.
Yeah, Team Red with no timeouts here. They cannot stop the clock unless there's a penalty or an out-of-bounds play, incomplete pass. Team Blue now needs to figure it out.
And Blue now calls timeout. You could hear the voice of Chris Hughes. He's the coach.
Hoosh, this is probably the last play.
We said this right from the start. These two teams want to win. Chris Hughes was feeling good, and perhaps now he feels not so good. Danny, I don't think they have any way of stopping Hoosh from running the ball in the end zone here. If he wants to run in, I just don't think they can stop it.
Yeah. So are we at 9 seconds? Is that the final clock here? I mean, you could take the snap, make a throw, incomplete pass. If you don't get it, then you have one more play. So it doesn't have to be the last play, but if they hand him the ball to run around, it's going to be the last play.
Oh, you're running, Danny, a corner out just in case, so you don't stay in bounds. You know, obviously, if you stay in bounds, the clock runs.
I mean, you either sell out to this being your last play and you do your best play, hand the ball to Hoosh, let him make something happen, which is what I suspect they'll do, or you could snap it, take a quick fade shot, have a guy jump up, try to catch it, or a gal, and if they don't get it, you have one more play. I think they're going to hand it to Hoosh, and we're going to see some magic.
Yeah, and I think Hoosh is going to try to win the game outright by throwing the ball to a girl. That's his preference, but I think he's going to threaten with his legs first, buy a little bit of time, and then find his target for the 7-point score in the win.
All right, here we go. First and goal for Team Red. Hoosh at quarterback.
Double male rush.
Goes back into the corner, and it is deflected.
Oh, my word.
Great defense. We still got time left, folks.
Defense.
By Kat Rodriguez. Nice job by Kat.
Good job, Kat. That ball was in his hands, and she took it away.
Guys, let's take a look.
That's unbelievable, Danny.
That's unbelievable,
Danny.
Go, Kat.
That's another U.S. Marines play of the game.
Oh, there's so many. But like we said, they took a shot, they didn't get it, and now they have
and there's
the
the corner out, as you were saying. Get out of bounds.
But
Still got another shot.
I want to highlight the defense there from Chris Hughes. He called timeout. There's a good look at Cat Rodriguez. He called timeout, and he sent the double male rush on Hoosh, which is the right thing to do. They kept Hoosh in the middle. And then Team Blue does use their last timeout because...
Guys, let's take a look at this final play. And Kat, by the way, she's a boxer.
A boxer.
Spare time.
Yeah, she's a collegiate boxer, Notre Dame. No fear.
Oh!
Both his feet are in
defense.
bounds. If she doesn't do that, he catches the ball for sure for a touchdown.
That's an incredible play. Such a great play.
And Nate Brown almost. He's had a big game today. All right, here we go, folks. Coming out of the timeout. 3 seconds left. Team Red trails by 6.
To remember here, a touchdown by a guy will tie the game and make the extra point the important thing. If it's a touchdown to a girl, then you have an outright win.
So there's a lot of thoughts that could go on here. Sometimes you could have your quarterback take the snap. They're going to both rush Hoosh, and then she could make the throw. Or Hoosh could take a deeper drop and get it quickly.
And they blitz. Here we go. Throw back to Hoosh. He's blitzed. He needs to throw it up. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. And that'll do it in an awesome first ever co-ed game in the American Flag Football League, guys. What a game. Team Blue wins it 21-15. What a game. Wow. Wow.
Great finish.
Awesome.
Great job by Team Blue. Great coaching by Chris Hughes to set up his defense there with that timeout. 2 plays in a row. He stops Hoosh from inside the 10-yard line.
All right, folks, let's take a look at the guaranteed rate final stats. And, folks, there it is. The turnovers certainly were impactful. But the Miss Beulah, I'll tell you what, Mary Kate was absolutely awesome, guys, today. With the score, Team Blue 21, Red 15. You're watching the American Flag Football League.
From the time he was 5, Ryan Newman believed 2 things. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my man still hasn't won the cup. That's okay, because he still believes he will. Guaranteed Rate believes in your dreams. That's why we treat everyone like we treat our own family and work extra hard to get you the lowest low rate possible. Because if you believe, you will.